About 2 months ago I decided to start my art journey. And before that it was like 20 years ago since I even touched a paintbrush or sketched a single line. So, how has it gone? And has it been what I expected? And maybe the biggest question, why did I even start this art journey? I started this journey because I wanted to give myself space for creativity. Sometimes I just get these random ideas in my head and I want a way to express them, to turn them into something real. And I think art is a perfect medium for that. So what are the biggest lessons I have learned so far? It takes time to reach a professional level. And by professional level I mean like creating realistic pieces or mastering techniques. But instead of rushing it, I have learned to celebrate the small steps, little by little trying new things. And always try to find new ways to improve. But most importantly of all, I think that you have to enjoy the process. It might sound cliché, but otherwise you will just burn out and give up. So celebrate the small wins because they do matter. At first I only sketched with pencil, but honestly it really started to feel limiting. So I really wanted to start to work with color. I thought that the watercolor was a good place to start. I do realize that watercolor can be quite challenging to work with, because it has a life of its own and it can just float all over the painting and it's very hard to control. But I guess that's another way for me to challenge myself, and eventually I will start to get used to it, hopefully. I also try not to judge myself too harshly or set expectations too high, because if I do that it will just kill the joy. So instead I challenge myself, but I try not to obsess over the outcome. I do want to learn from every piece that I make and focus on growing, but still I don't want to obsess over the end result. I will keep sharing everything I create here, and I will share everything that I learn, so stick around if you want to follow my journey. Thank you for watching.